SoCal, India, Echo, Lima, Delta.
Back with the heavy hitters, y'all know how we do. I'm your boy Jay. I got my boys B and Shamar with me. What's up, y'all? We got the hoops. We go to hoops. He doing the Westbrook.
Oh yeah, Westbrook. He be like this.
Stop playing with us.
That's
What he say?
Yeah. He doing, and then he be doing it. So he
Yeah, stop playing with
hey,
bro.
he be teased though. You
Bro,
can't
he
keep
going crazy. That's he getting a ring this shit, man. That's Brody.
Go Brody, man. Stop playing with
We
him.
gotta beat them Lakers first.
Yeah,
Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. On today's episode, we got NBA myriad, man period.
Damn, you starting off
Why you on that?
Yeah, why you on that with KD, bro?
I'm on that with both of them. They both on their myriads.
Nah, okay, alright, I understand.
They both, man. All right, so Katie and Big Perk, Kendrick Perkins, they got some issues, man. Started off on Twitter. You know what?
Well, first, it all started because Westbrook, he was playing. He in Houston now. He got traded. Now he playing back to his own team. He played for 11 seasons.
Yeah.
Won an MVP, multiple All-Stars, scoring titles and all that. I go down my boys.
It's a lot, man. Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame and first ballot. So it all, they showed Russell Westbrook that love and passion because he gave him his heart.
He was loyal, man.
He was loyal. He gave him, and people gotta understand too. When KD left, Westbrook just he took the chair. He ran with it because you gotta understand too. If it wasn't for Westbrook, OKC them next 3 seasons would have been nothing. They would have been draft lottery picks and all. But
100%.
Russell, he signed that extension. He said, "I'm staying."
Yeah.
And that's what made me like, Westbrook. He's my favorite player because he plays with that heart. He plays with that aggression. Like he don't care who he run with. He gonna play his heart out every night. So, KD, you can't get mad about they showing them love. Like you left, you went to your thing. You were Finals MVP, 2-time champion. I'll give you your props, but they don't care about what you did, because you left.
Yeah, you couldn't do it for us. So
so what was the purpose?
But I understand KD's gripe though.
I understand too. Yeah, most definitely.
Best player on that had come out of OKC.
Facts, most definitely.
I ain't get no tribute though because I went to a team that beat us.
They gave him the cupcake joint.
Yeah, they did.
They ain't giving no video package like they did for Westbrook though with the great moments of it. KD went crazy, but
he got free cupcakes though.
Man, he don't care. He want that
he
love.
wanted the video. Yeah, he wanted that. Like Westbrook got when he went back home.
But you go ahead and start them.
So
tweet stuff.
It started off. Kendrick Perkins was like, in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna get my opinion on SportsCenter on why I believe Russell Westbrook is Mr. Thunder, the greatest OKC Thunder player of all time.
He is one, but KD is the greatest player to put on the OKC, and I'm just being honest.
So
I'll give it.
So I believe this is a commentator on SportsCenter, Mark. Diamco.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if I'm saying that right.
Diamco.
Okay. He said he put together the best career within that organization, but he's definitely not the best player to ever wear that jersey. Come on, Perk.
Like, come on. Like, you knew Perk was on BS when he even made that comment.
That is a dumb comment.
Yeah.
But, then we go, then eventually, they were going back and forth. The ESPN announcer said, Kendrick Perkins said he left the door wide open. Russ walked in. And then,
Facts.
Mark said another fact. He said he walked out of the first round 3 straight times. So then KD gets in the mix. He said, yeah, and our starting center at Kendrick Perkins averaged a whopping 2 and 3 during that series. You played hard though, champ.
Jokey ball. You trash, but like, come on. Like, you reminded me that that Purdue got a ring in 08, but it was a reason why I forgot.
Yeah, he said he ain't win none of his whole career. I
he-
said, hold on, bro.
Like he won, he got that joint. Because he had Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Rondo.
Got that joint, bro.
Like out of all people, Perkins coming in talking trash to KD. Like, come on, bro.
He got a ring before KD, bro.
But he
want to ring KD rookie.
Yeah, and Jeremy Lin got a ring before Russell Westbrook.
Jeremy Lin went cool.
Yeah, you saw that picture. He put that fat ring he got on his
Lin
Sanity, man. Yeah, he going nuts.
Nonetheless, Kendrick Perkins.
He hit him with a hard one too. Now
he was gonna.
He hit him with
that
one.
So
This one.
Hold on. So KD, we talked about KD having the
the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then Perk came in. He said, "Boy, stop! You did the weakest move in NBA history. up on a team 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals, and then go join them the following season. Heart of a champion, right there.
Damn.
Hey. There's a term for this, bro. There's when Nas came out with Ether.
Yeah,
that's Ether, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, I read a comment early on social media.
Hey, let us know what it was about.
And I agree with it. I think your man said it.
Who?
Sean Spain.
Okay, shout out.
He was saying how KD, like you said though, he could have went to any other team.
Yeah.
But he knew going to Golden State gave him the best opportunity to win a ring off the rip.
Like, most
like it was he couldn't go let's say he couldn't go to like Miami or Brooklyn and then say, I'm gonna win a ring off the rip. No, Golden State gave him that opportunity to win rings now. Like
I thought he would have went back to the crib and went to DC.
Yeah,
play with John Wall, Bradley Beal.
Yeah, but see, that wouldn't have been the best opportunity for him to get a ring though over there. Golden State had that franchise
most
set
definitely. But the thing is though, here's my problem. There's one reason why I'm saying this on social media too. I understand he did the smart. He was smart to go get some rings. I understand that. To the sharpening skills up, everything. I'll give him his props on that because he is a smart man. But what my problem was, the team that you was up 3-1 against, you go join them. That just make you not a competitor. Because look at my boy Kobe. He got beat in the NBA Finals against the Celtics in 2008.
Yeah. And
in 2010, he beat them in Game 7. So that just shows you the heart of a champion.
Well,
and then you gotta look at my boy Dirk. He lost in 2006 against the Miami Heat. It took him some time. Back in 2011, he beat the Miami Heat again with the win rate, and you down on that team. So that shows you that heart of a champion. See, KD.
Let's talk about another dude though. Another dude who lost to a team. LeBron lost to the Warriors in 2015.
Yeah.
Came back from 3-1, beat them.
Yeah.
In 2016, had probably the greatest final series we've ever seen from one person.
Most definitely. And you gotta look at the Spurs. They got beat 2013 by the Miami Heat. What they did?
Blew them out the water the next year.
4-1.
Yeah.
Kawhi Finals MVP.
Like, yeah,
I mean, that just shows you.
It's like the way he really went about it. But if you think about it, if he would have like say, if they didn't play Golden State in the Western Conference Finals, and he would have decided to go there next year, nobody would have cared because it's like, all right, he didn't lose to them or they weren't up 3-1. But the fact that they was up 3-1, that's why everybody's on that. Like,
yeah,
you could have beat this team, but they choked and y'all lost.
Because people said OKC had the better team. Like people said that.
Yeah,
people said that. And you had them. You had them. Like you were doing that.
3-1, bro.
Yeah,
you were doing that.
The series really over when it's 3-1, bro.
Like, so okay, all right. You lose game 5. All right, whatever. Like you could close it out at the crib. They go in your house, beat you. Now it's all up to one game. Everything is up in the air. And then you lose game 7. It's your fault and Westbrook's fault. Y'all didn't.
Yeah, it's both their fault.
It's both y'all fault for why y'all didn't close it out, man. And you make you made the weakest move in NBA history.
That's what it's called, yeah. But if you think about it, look though, he sacrificed too because he could have stayed with OKC. Like, all right, we finna run this back. We finna try to do this again because we can. But then he thought about like, can I win a ring with Russell Westbrook?
Yeah,
Russell Westbrook is a ball dominant. He's selfish. Whereas playing with Steph Curry, Steph want to win. Steph, he gonna pass the ball first before he shoot, even though he's a combo guard. Yeah. That's the thing between Russell and that's the difference between Russell and Steph. And I'm a big fan of Russell, by the way. Yeah. But that's the difference between those two guards. Steph, he gonna dish the ball to KD when he need it. And he felt like, all right, that's a better person for me to play with than Russell Westbrook. I mean, that's probably how he was thinking, like, when he went over there.
Of course, man. Playing, and then they had a better system and everything. OKC never understood. It was just like, all right, KD do what he want, Westbrook do what he want, and then y'all just do whatever. There's no system. you see Golden State is free flowing offense. The ball's constantly moving. Dudes are moving. Steph Curry move without the ball. Clay move without the ball. Draymond move without the ball.
Yeah.
That's not how that was going at OKC.
Yeah, for real. And then KD said in this tweet, he was like weak, starting at center, playing real minutes with no production. Should have worked on your skills as much as I did. And Perk came back. I ain't gonna lie, KD did hit him again with another combo. And then Kendrick Perkins said, that's fine. You worked that hard and still had to go to join a 73-9 team. Told the people, you don't even feel like a real champ. You had a hard time sleeping that night, huh? Knowing that you took the coward way out.
You see how Perkins hit him twice with the same thing about going to the Warriors?
Yeah.
You can literally get on KD about going to the Warriors all day long.
Most
That's
definitely.
a fact. Because you can say he got 2 cheap rings.
Yeah. Like, even though he made a smart move, you can just keep saying that because that's what happened. Like, and KD got to live with that. He got to live with the fact that he couldn't beat the Warriors.
Yeah.
And he joined them.
Because can KD could really say, like, did I really earn these rings? Like, you got, that's why people own them. Like, everybody who got championships, they work their tail off. There's just people in the NBA who don't even have a ring yet.
A lot, like 90% of the people who play in the NBA.
Because they decide not to go to super teams. Like, look at Damian Lillard, a player who said he's not going to go to a super team. He want to do it in Portland.
Yeah.
You think he could have went somewhere else and won a ring? He probably could have, but KD said, I'm going to go over here. This is the team that's already dominant. They already had Steph, Clay, Draymond. They you got 2 of the best shooters of all time on your team. Then you add the greatest scorer. Like, bro, like, it's just hard. Like, but people hate them, bro. Like, people hated that team, bro.
Well, here's another thing. People always compare KD's move from OKC.
What LeBron did.
Yeah, but it's not really comparable, though.
Nah, I mean.
Because not only did LeBron left Cleveland, that team was terrible. They were never going to do that because they were just bad management, all that. He went to a winning organization with winners around him. D-Wade, Pat Riley, dudes who know how to win, right?
Yeah.
And they taught him how to win. But they came together like, all right, we have a clear goal. We're gonna beat Boston. D-Wade, it was the opposite. Boston knocked out LeBron and D-Wade on their path to becoming Eastern Conference champions in 2010. KD went to the Warriors, a team that knocked him out, that he was up 3-1 on. You can't compare them two moves, man.
And then LeBron, like, only thing he did, he lied and said he wasn't gonna leave Cleveland. But I mean, you can't believe, but he didn't do nothing like he didn't lose like a 3-1, then go like to the Heat. Like, he didn't lose it like that. Like, it's different from what he did. You can't really compare those two moves,
Nah, you really can't. But this dude over here, Justin Andrew, he said, "Lil Mad, you didn't get a tribute video. Russ gave a city hope after you lied to everybody's face and took the easy way to rings." And they put the snake emoji. They just be on that, man. And then he responded back to him, now Perk just been shooting his little shots at me for a minute. Then that was it.
So now what I do agree with this fan though. He is right about Russell giving OKC hope.
He did.
Like, because, like you said, if he didn't re-sign and be like, I'm going to stick here. Yeah. KD gone, but I'm staying.
Yeah.
And then, not only that, they got Melo over there at one point. They had Paul. So, now you got hope now that this team can go too deep into the playoffs.
And you got to understand, too, after KD left in that year, I said that Russell was going to win MVP, which he did. Yeah. He was just on. Okay, y'all can say he chasing stats, whatever. I don't care. But he carried a nobody. Like, he had nobody on his team but Victor Oladipo. That wasn't even no All-Star yet. Yeah. But he gave Oklahoma City hope, and he played with his mind. He played with his heart. I mean, that's something that you got to get Westbrook on. He carried that organization by himself. KD like, I'm gonna leave. Go ahead. I don't need you. I can be the guy
100%.
now.
Westbrook, you got that heart, but it's just the brains ain't all the way there.
I mean, I'll be honest. Yeah, sometimes, well, all the time, mostly, but
he not a smart
crunch time.
Yeah, when it comes to crunch time plays, yeah,
like he rather instead of like he rather shoot the last shot when you got scores around you like Kevin Durant, he had Harden. Like you got scores around you, but he rather shoot the last shot because he want that stat on the board. He want that 20th point, that 15th board, that 13 assists. He want that. Bro.
Well, you think about it. Russell Westbrook gonna go down as the only man to average a triple-double for 3 straight seasons.
3 straight seasons, bro.
Well, you think about it. Oscar Robertson averaged a triple-double, first man to do it ever. No ring. Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. No ring. What does that tell you?
You just gotta, you gotta have a. It's all this is about winning championships, and you gotta eventually, because Russell's been in the league a long time.
I mean,
and I think right now in Houston, I think this is like his last shot, bro.
Most definitely,
to try to win it, and he on a great team that can win a ring. He got Harden, Eric Gordon, etc. Like,
I don't believe in Houston.
I think, and I'm gonna be bold. I think Houston can win a ring this season, bro.
That is very bold because you're probably the only person that thinks that.
Yeah. So, I want Westbrook to win a ring. Harden definitely. I feel like Harden deserved, like, he choked a lot, but I think he not this season that he.
He's going nuts, bro.
What you listening to, man?
I don't know what this is, bro.
Customer at the center of everything we do is in our organization.
We don't put the customer.
Nonetheless, now that Harden getting them rests this season, this lower management stuff going on, he don't got to use all that energy in the regular season. He can save some for the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that I'm telling you, Westbrook, he gonna get his ring.
He gonna get, and then
he definitely gonna get his ring.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. He most definitely gonna get one though.
See now, I said this on my wrestling show, bro. When B talks, I gotta listen, bro.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, like for that type of player to just not have a ring, he getting his ring.
It feel like it's empty, like
once he get this ring, he good.
Just one, that's it. All he need.
That's all he needs.
If he can get this one, bro. Like I usually gotta agree with you because you prove this one. Like I don't know if I could go with this one.
I mean, I told you that Russell Westbrook, he won MVP. I said before the season started, he won MVP. Then I said the Raptors was going to the finals. They went to the finals, bro. Trust me about Westbrook. I understand he makes dumb decisions sometimes. I watch a lot. I understand, but it's coming, bro.
Him and Harden together, I don't think that's a good mix.
They've been developing a little better though.
Yeah, they get
with D'Antoni as their coach. I don't know.
See, that's their problem.
He's a offensive.
He's a more offense because you gotta look at when he's with Steve Nash.
They need defense over there a lot.
Yeah,
they letting teams put 140 on them.
It's just not. That's not a good mix for me. James Harden, Westbrook, and Mike D'Antoni. That's not a good mix for me.
Yeah, but I mean. Man, this KD situation though, Perk just gotta stop, bro. Like, he wasn't that good, bro. He only won a ring because he was playing with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rondo. He was not. KD went to the Warriors, became the best player on that team. He was the best player at OKC. Perkins was never gonna be close to Kevin Durant's game. So he just needs to stop talking, bro.
Yeah,
he was trash, bro.
I think I know why Perkins, defend Westbrook, because you gotta understand Kendrick Perkins and Russell Westbrook. I understand they was teammates, but they got that pit bull in them. And I mean, he kind of taking a shot at Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant don't got that pit bull in him. Like,
He know if he say something to him, he gonna respond.
See, when it comes to Westbrook, he don't care. Like he got that I don't give a F mentality.
Yeah.
Kendrick Perkins don't care either. So that's probably why he defending Westbrook. They probably was close to teammates.
Just picking at KD because they know what he did.
Yeah,
it's all good though. That boy will be back real soon.
Oh yeah, easy money sniper. He coming back.
He finna prove with KP. Why he the most dominant scorer in this league? Man.
That's a fact. Oh yeah, that's true. He gonna be coming out one of the best scorers with Kobe, Mike, all them guys.
We could argue that he could pass them dudes.
Oh yeah, he definitely can pass.
In terms of just scoring ability, not in terms like in the list and all that. But I think this injury gonna throw him off. missing the whole season. That's like 2,000 points. And then he's not gonna come back the same. So
we just gotta see, man.
It shouldn't affect him.
Well, he's not. He don't need his athleticism,
yeah,
but
he just he scored from.
But it's still gonna affect him though. The lift on his shot and all that ain't gonna be the same and all that. So
man, that boy number 7 finna go crazy.
Man.
Him and emotional Kyrie.
He's starting to act like a female.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's too many myriads on the Nets, bro. I forgot about.
Yeah.
Kyrie, another myriad dude.
Yeah, he staying in his feelings though. I don't know what be going on.
All right, man. Y'all got anything else to say, man?
Nah, that's it,
Oh man.
Let us know what y'all think about the situation, man. Let us know if all these dudes you got, if they myriad.
Man, this season been crazy, man. A lot of ups and downs for certain teams, a lot of downs for my team personally. But man, I really think Houston gonna be decent in the playoffs this year. Yeah. And I think the Clippers putting the Lakers out of there.
He on that. He on it with
good luck with that, bro.
I mean, they got.
What your man said earlier.
Dynasty.
What Kawhi do, man?
Yeah, Kawhi.
He's serious in the playoffs.
Yeah,
almost definitely. Yeah,
man. He destroyed Dynasty.
And I ain't even just saying that because my team not gonna make the playoffs. It's just a fact, like.
I mean, yeah, but before we go and rant off and stuff, bro, let's cut it, man. Just because it's I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy B.